Hello! Today we're talking about Mareep, the first sheep Pokemon and the first pure electric type Pokemon in Gen 2 that isn't a pre-evolution of a Pokemon from Gen 1. Its previous BYC dates are August 23rd, 1996, June 14th, 1999, April 4th, 2002, January 23rd, 2005, November 14th, 2007, April 4th, 2010, June 25th, 2013, April 15th, 2016, February 4th, 2019, and November 25th, 2021. I like the idea of making a sheep an electric type because of the static electricity of wool. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we talk about Mareep, the wool Pokemon, whose number is 0179. This is what it looks like. Type is electric, ability static, and plus is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 50-50, catch rate is 235 or 41.3%. Breeding, a group's monster in field. Hatch time 20 cycles, height 2 foot or 0.6 meters, weight 17.2 pounds or 7.8 kilograms. Base experience yield is 59 in Gen 2 through 4 and 56 in 5+. Leveling rate is medium slow, EV yield is 1 and special attack. Shape is that, footprint is that. Pokedex color is white, base friendship is 70. Mareep is an electric type Pokemon introduced in Gen 2. It evolves into Flaffy starting at level 15, which evolves into Ampharos starting at level 30. Biology, Mareep is an ovine Pokemon with fluffy cream-colored wool covering its entire body, as well as a curly tuft of wool in the middle of its head. Its head is blue, and it has black eyes. Its 4 feet are blue and have 2 digits on each foot, and it appears to be on tiptoe at all times. Its conical ears and tail have a yellow and black striped pattern. Mareep has an orange sphere at the end of its tail, which acts like a small light bulb. The sphere glows brighter the more electricity and heat it has. Mareep's wool grows continuously and stores electricity, rubbing together and building a static charge. Its volume increases when it builds up with electricity. Touching the wool when it is charged will result in a static shock. During the summer, the fleece is shed, but it grows back in a week. Air is also stored in its fur, which allows it to stay cool during summer and warm during winter. It tends to avoid battles in the wild and has a mild disposition. Mareep is more often found in grassy fields, though it can also be found in farms where its wool is used to make high-quality clothing. Clothing made from Mareep's wool builds up static electricity easily, and as such, a special process has to be used on it. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Mareep is known to roll over in its sleep. Evolution, Mareep evolves into Flaffy, which evolves into Ampharos. So Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos. Game data, Pokedex entries. In Gen 2 in Gold, if static electricity builds in its body, its fleece doubles in volume. Touching it will shock you. Silver, its fleece grows continually. In the summer, the fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. Crystal, it stores lots of air in its soft fur, allowing it to stay cool in summer and warm in winter. For Stadium 2, if you have Pokemon Red, Silver, Crystal inserted, you get the Gold entry, but if you have Pokemon Blue, Gold, or Yellow inserted, you get the Silver entry. In Gen 3 in Ruby and Sapphire, Mareep's fluffy coat of wool rubs together and builds a static charge. The more static electricity is charged, the more brightly the light bulb at the tip of its tail grows. Emerald, its fluffy wool rubs together and builds a static charge. The more energy is charged, the more brightly the light bulb at the tip of its tail glows. Fire Red is the Silver entry, while Leaf Green is the Gold entry. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, its fluffy coat swells to double when static electricity builds up. Touching it can be shocking. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are their Gold and Silver counterparts. In Gen 5, Black and White are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. In Black 2 and White 2, when cold weather increases static electricity, its wool doubles in size, and the tip of its tail glows slightly. In Gen 6, X is Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black and White's entry. Y is the Crystal entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is basically Ruby and Sapphires, but Mareep is now the correct casing, and grows is now glows. In Gen 7 and Ultra Sun, clothing made from Mareep's fleece is easily charged with static electricity, so a special process is used on it. Ultra Moon, rubbing its fleece generates electricity. You'll want to pet it because it's cute, but if you use your bare hand, you'll get a painful shock. In Gen 8, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is very similar to its Diamond and Pearl counterpart, but slightly different, so I'll rate it. Its fluffy coat doubles in size when static electricity builds up. Touching it can be shocking. In Gen 9, Scarlet is the Gold entries and Leaf Green's entry. Violet is the Silver entries and Fire Red's entry. So we've got Mareep in the Alola Pokedex in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And Mareep in the Paldea Pokedex, so you can see one of them's sleeping. There's actually quite a few of them here. They seem to be on this field, which makes sense. Game locations. Side game locations. And events. Held items. So, sometimes this happens where there's this asterisk, which says certain items may have been given out at multiple events. So, instead of there being a sentence here, which I don't think we've actually had in Gen 2, but in Gen 1 there was a sentence here usually, but not for events for some reason. It was always an asterisk when events were involved, and I don't know why, but yes. In events, you get Ampharos-ite 100% of the time. Stats, base stats. HP 55, attack 40, defense 40, special attack 65, special defense 45, speed 35 for a total of 280. Pokeathlon stats. Type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, fighting, poison, rock, bug, ghost, fire, water, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to ground for double, immune to nothing, resistant to flying, steel, and electric for half. Learn step by leveling up. 1, you get tackle and growl, 4 thunder wave, 8 thunder shock, 11 Cotton Spore, 15 Charge, 18 Takedown, 22 Electro Ball, 25 Confuse Ray, 29 Power Gem, 32 Discharge, 36 Cotton Guard, 39 Dazzling Gleam, 43 Light Screen, and 46 Thunder. By TM, 1 Takedown, 4 Agility, 7 Protect, 17 Confuse Ray, 20 Trailblaze, 23 Charge Beam, 25 Facade, 47 Endure, 48 Volt Switch, 49 Sunny Day, 50 Rain Dance, 55 Dig, 66 Body Slam, 70 Sleep Talk, 72 Electro Ball, 74 Reflect, 75 Light Screen, 79 Dazzling Gleam, 82 Thunder Wave, 85 Rest, 96 Eerie Impulse, 101 Power Gem, 103 Substitute, 126 Thunderbolt, 130 Helping Hand, 136 Electric Terrain, 147 Wild Charge, 166 Thunder, 171 Terra Blast, 173 Charge, 204 Double Edge, 205 Endeavor, and 211 Electro Web. By breeding, from this group you get After You, from this group you get Agility, so this is the TM. Occasionally this happens. I think we only had, it happened a couple times in Gen 2, so, yeah, it's very rare. So this says, no Pokemon in the field and Monster Egg groups can learn Eerie Impulse via level up. However, the move is available via TM96 and can be passed down from the Pikachu line, Jolteon, the Mareep line, Quagsire, the Shinx line, Pachirisu, the Blitzel line, Dedenne, Morpeko, and the Palmy line, or copied via Meerherb. So it would be TM Electric gives you Eerie Impulse. Luxray gives you Electric Terrain. Similarly, with Electro Web, basically saying the same thing, but it's TM 211 now, and Pikachu line, Jolteon, Mareep line, Shinx line, Pachirisu line, Blitzel line, Dedenne, Passimian, Morpeko, and the Palmy line. You know, it's basically the only differences, but yeah, it's the Electro Web TM, and so that's how you get it. And then you can get Flatter from this group. Side game data, you got all this. Yep, okay. Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Olmia, in the browser entry. It attacks by shooting bolts of electricity. In Guardian sides. It restores the Styler energy a little. Got all this. Yep. Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure, in the Pokepark pad entry. Mareep has a powerful personality. You'll find her in the Flower Zone. She gets a charge out of playing Absol's Hurdle Bounce and Rayquaza's Balloon Panic. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. Mareep enjoyed their slow life watching floating clouds. It's nice that they are now able to sleep. Got all this. Yep. Pokemon Go. Yeah, okay. Pokemon Sleep. When Mareep rolls over in its sleep, its fluffy coat of wool rubs together and builds a static charge. This apparently turns into an electric current that flows into Mareep's tail, sometimes causing it to heat rapidly and start glowing at the tip. You got Fluffy Sleep, Pawing Sleep, Blinking Tail Sleep, and a Top Belly Sleep. Evolution data, Mareep, level 15, Flaffy, level 30, Ampharos. So you got sprites here. So, purple face and body and stuff. Not quite blue yet. That's interesting. Then we got pink and purple for the shiny. That's cool. We also have like a purple little inside here. That's cool. Well, that might just be whatever color they had to use for this. You know, it could be just, leftover from that. But anyway, yeah, you got that. The stripes are white in the back. The stripe for some reason. Yep. All that. interesting. The fluff moves, that's cool. And then Gen 3 here, you got the blue face now, and this has been corrected to being yellow. This is now kind of a different pink. That's cool. Yeah, this is a different yellow, I'm sure. This is now all yellow, but different like shades of yellow. Maybe orange and yellow. Yeah, I got all that. Gen 4. Not really much changes. These get, I guess they kind of start off maybe looking more like they're maybe ears, but then there are very clearly these weird things on the side of the head. That's a darker pink. Yep, Gen 5, get the full back sprite. That's cool. Yep. Gen 6. It's kind of more, oh, I guess in Gen 5, this becomes a lot more tan rather than the yellow. Interesting. It's probably, yeah, it's a lighter pink as well. It also kind of keeps the tan, maybe a different shade of tan. A lot lighter in pretty much every respect. These is now like an orange, which is interesting. This is now a darker pink. Yep. Probably not much changes here. I think the face might change a little bit here. Like the eyes, and like where they're positioned. I don't know, that could just be how they took this picture though. But I mean, there's probably some small differences like that though. Yep, I think that maybe even the swirl might be a little bit different. Might be more defined, I don't know. Then you got Holmes here, yep. Okay, in the anime, Mareep in the anime. And you've got Sigimori reference sheet for the anime. That's pretty cool. Let's see, kind of how it's kind of changed a little bit. It's become a little bit more, I don't know, longer, I'd say, and yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. You can see what it looks like when it's shaved. That's pretty cool. You don't really get that. I mean, we haven't gotten to see that in this article, so that's pretty cool to actually see that that's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, you got all this. Pokédex entries. This first one I've already recorded for the anime section, so we'll let Dexter read it.
Mareep, the wool Pokemon. Mareep store static electricity in their woolly coats. They avoid battles and have mild dispositions.
In Black and White, episode 113, in Ash's Pokédex. Mareep, the wool Pokemon. When Mareep's wool builds up with static electricity, its size doubles. In the manga, got Mareep in Pokemon Gold and Silver, the Golden Boys. Interesting. Okay, got all this. In the TCG and the TFG. Trivia. Origin. Mareep is based on a sheep. Its yellowish wool might be inspired by the golden fleece in Greek and Roman mythology. It is also likely that its electric type is a reference to how wool is able to build up static charges. Mareep and its evolved forms may also have been based on the title of the sci-fi novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Name origin, Mareep may be a combination of Mary, from the nursery rhyme, Mary had a little lamb, and sheep. Mareep is also an anagram of ampere, a unit of electric current. Mareep may be a combination of Mary, me, the sound made by sheep, or Mary and sheep. In other languages, see also references, external links. Let's move on. Now let's watch Mareep's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 139, Mild and Woolly. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, and his traveling companions, Brock, his legs those are, Misty, as well as Pikachu and Togepi, have stopped at a picnic in the mountains here, and now they've noticed a Pokemon. Mareep, there it is. Aw, there's a little bell. That is Mareep's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why people love Mareep. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who are not familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Mareep. So we've got Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos, and Mega Ampharos by Francis John here. So it's an interesting image, very stylized. Don't really know what they're doing, particularly this one. But you've got the Mareep, the Flaffy, the Ampharos, and the Mega Ampharos. Very good art. Then we got Mareep by Sailor Clef. So this simple, cute little Mareep here. Very nice image. There seems to be like a flock of them, because you can see a few of them in the background. Yeah. See, it's interesting because it's not blue, it's black and tan. Then I've got Sheep Ship Charm by Riley Kitty, so it's Mareep with the other sheep Pokemon, Wooloo. So very nice image, very cute. I've got Sheep Sisters by Sayume, so another one with a Mareep and a Wooloo. Kind of very cute. They've both got a couple bows. It's very nice. This doesn't contain a Mareep, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight, as I need to wait until I talk about Ursa Ring before I can catch a Mareep. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Flaffy. As always, this is my proper outfit, and you'll see me tomorrow.